Alright, so welcome everybody to what's going to be the start of probably the longest session of Valhalla. We are going to do, as I said, the last like 1 or 2 sessions, we're going to basically tie up all of the open world activities in the game, at least in England. We're going to see if we can go back to Norway. I haven't even checked because I'm going to finish up what we have here, and then based on how much we're able to do today, hopefully we'll be able to completely clear out Eurvicscire, we'll be able to clear out Gloucestershire, and we'll be able to clear out Hampton. If there's extra time, I'd like to do Wessex. I'd like to see if I could go back to Norway. And I would also like to see if I could do Jotunheim. That would be the last thing I would do, because that would be like the story of the day. Usually the way this works is I spend one part a day doing open world, and then the second part doing story. And you know, it's not been completely that line, right? You know, I've messed up sometimes. Sometimes I've done it just out of, you know, desire. But that's going to lead into more or less what I consider to be the end game of this game. So we're just going to start from Snottingham, and we're just going to ride our way around Eurvicscire. As you can see, I probably should have actually done this beforehand. Oops, oh well. But that is basically going to be it. So I'm just going to let you know right up front, right at the start of the video, that if you're not interested in watching open world, if you're not interested in figuring out, you know, whatever secrets there are in the open world, because we're going to probably complete them all today, especially if we can go back to those areas in Norway without being gated by the Animus, then that is what we are in for today. And this part, and probably the next couple parts, are going to be just doing these open world areas. So as of right now, I'm up to part 33. What the fuck is part 33? Actually, that is a very good question. I still have 2 parts that I have not rendered, or 2 raw footages that I have not rendered. What is part 33? All right, I figured it out. It's the one with the, what is this, Essex part 2. So as of right now, I'm only up to Essex part 2 in rendering, if that makes you, if that gives you any idea where I'm at. So anyway, you know how it goes. I'm excited because I haven't played this game in a few days, and honestly, I think that's the biggest story of me in this game, is just, as much as I hate some of it and think that a lot of it's disappointing, I still can't help but get a little bit of giddy and excited every time I think about playing it. And I think that's I don't know what they did. It might just be the aesthetics of the game look really nice. I would not call this the mastering of the Assassin's Creed Odyssey formula. I think Odyssey mastered it way better. However, I have 4 points. Oh shit. However, I'll at least give them credit. I mean, it's very rare I find a game that's this inferior to its predecessor, and I still want to play it. I just think that's how good the formula is overall in general. Even if it's more simplified, and even if ultimately by trying to make the game harder, they ended up making it way easier than it needed to be. I mean, you know, that's kind of crazy. What can I say? I'm a sucker for these open world games. This genre is totally my bag.
Best not to draw attention here.
Oops. Hi. Hi. Aren't you guys excited? Come on, what's the big problem? Alright, decapitation. No, not that. Loot the chest. Ah! Alright, cool. This place gives tungsten. Oh, we're also going to be on the lookout for fabric, because we need fabric to fully upgrade the healing pouch. Wait, what? It's this way. So that'll be something we'll also probably get around to today, is we'll start upgrading other stuff as well. We'll stop by as many stores as we can. I don't particularly feel like teleporting just cause to get more upgrade materials. I think that that's just too much time and effort. Did I close the window? Did I close the window is a real question. I don't know. They could just be right outside. Isn't that exciting? But yeah, I think that otherwise, like, I don't know. I just feel like they struck pay dirt with Odyssey. But I'm not going to look back at this game as badly as Unity, right? Like, I'm not going to look back at it like Syndicate being bland, because Eivor's story to me is a very compelling story of a man torn between doing what's right for himself and his people and following Sigurd's crazy stupidity. Now, maybe that actual main plot line of you're going to betray Sigurd and all this other stuff will ultimately lead nowhere. I doubt it. Honestly, if you want my full opinion. Oh shit, it's a legendary beast? What the hell is it?
What do you see, Sunan? Cannot let this abomination.
The blood swine. Here it comes. What other animals haven't we fought? We fought a drunk bear. Yeah, I don't think you can jump over the animal red attacks. Are you kidding me? I mean, look, I tried, right? You can't hate me for trying. I can't lock onto him. Like, at all. I know he's over here. What the fuck? I legitimately cannot lock on. There you go. That was weird. I guess if there's grass in between you and him, you technically can't lock on, even if you have line of sight, which is really kind of weird. What? No, the game is thinking I'm leaving him. Come on, come back in. This is kind of ridiculous. I just think that pigs just have a really bad set of attacks for having a boss fight against them in this game. Like, what is a pig going to do that isn't a red attack? Like, they have another one. It's just really fucking stupid and annoying. This whole fight is just the pig tries to push you away. That's basically the whole fight. And you know how I feel about archers. It boils my goddamn blood every time they do it. What the hell's going on here? Did he teleport? Oh my god, it's so dumb. Eat a fucking slide! Alright, well, this wasn't hard by any stretch of the word hard. Like, literally in this game, you can just attack to get your lost health back. It's the fucking Bloodborne system, but way easier. There you go. Look, I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's just, it's like, I get they wanted to make the gameplay harder than Odyssey. Maybe just the archery builds in Odyssey are just ridiculously broken, and I just don't know about it because I didn't use them because I didn't think they would be good. But holy shit, you could just like dodge into something again and just hit it again. And there's nothing to stop you from doing that over and over and over again. And you basically get back like 80% of your health, your lost health. So like, the huge irony of it is that now that I actually can afford these pouch upgrades, I don't even kind of need them. That's the horrific irony of it. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna do everyone a favor. We're gonna take this off so that doesn't burn into my goddamn screen. Where are these people? Portchester, Hamptonshire, Gloucester. Okay, so we don't even have to think about that for a minute. We're also gonna complete this, obviously. Now, I might look up where the Zealots are if I don't find them. There's supposedly 4 of them, probably 1 for each area I haven't been in yet. Apparently there were only ever 18 of the fuckers, which I find that very hard to believe. I don't know how or why. Come on, go away. Step on, brother. I hate wolves. Apparently in the United States, it's illegal to hunt wolves right now because deer populations are going out of control. That's what one of my friends told me, who lives in a wooded area where there's nature. For me, we don't got no fucking deers in New York at all. Well, New York City, we don't have deers. Forget that. That doesn't exist. But apparently it's illegal to hunt wolves.
Something is wrong. Foul.
Because apparently deer, like, as much as you might like deer because, you know, you think, oh, they're herbivores, they're cute, they don't hurt anything. Oh, Jesus, this is dark. There's probably gonna be snakes, otherwise this is just too easy. This is just a free climb north, upward. What? Oh my god. This is not what I wanted at all. Somehow I end up in this position a lot, honestly. But yeah, no, like, apparently they have population explosions if they're not cold. So actually they kind of want people to hunt them. And for what it's worth, I kind of understand that. I just know that there's a lot of people out there who are just animal lovers, and then anything bad for animals is, you know, whatever. I'll give you an actual example from my experience. I have a bunch of pet turtles, two of which are, and you probably know where this is going if you know anything about pet turtles. Two of these turtles are red-eared sliders? Yeah, definitely. There's a key here. Freya freely wields the craft of satyr, born of elves for boon and bane. All right, whatever. And if you don't know anything about first cultist chat, oh, this is for the thing. This is for this thing up here that we never did. Right here. But if you don't know anything about turtles, basically all that you really need to know about them is that red-eared sliders in most areas that I'm aware of have no natural predators. So a lot of people, because people are the worst, will release them into the wild when they just can't take care of them anymore, when they get too big. And you know how people are. You've probably seen the documentaries about people in Florida who have fucking pet alligators. And then, you know, yeah, it's cute for a little bit when they're, you know, the size of your hand, and, you know, the worst their bite can do is maybe, like, I don't know, not even break skin, just like, you know what I mean, like if you were to put like a paper clip on your finger or whatever, right? But you know how big alligators get. You and I both know that, and you know that these people have no business half domesticating alligators. It makes no goddamn sense. And don't get me wrong, I understand the appeal of it, but you and I both know realistically it's something that you're gonna have to part ways with them anyway. You're not, you know, it is, come on. But yeah, red-eared sliders are kind of like that. So when you release them into the environment, they have no natural predators. They just experience a population explosion. And there's even a lot of parks in New York where you could just go into the park and just look in the ponds and look in the lakes. And I'm talking specifically New York City, mind you. And where? What the fuck? Oh, okay. You could just go into the park, into the pond, and just see like dozens of them basking, because they have nothing kills them off. So they just reproduce, they eat and they fuck until they're everywhere. And it's a little crazy. You're not supposed to do that, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal. But when has the illegality of something ever stopped someone ever? Well, let's be realistic here. Especially when it came to people and their fucking pets. And I am the embodiment of the meme, I like turtles, but holy shit, I don't like them enough to do that shit. This might be the first time one of these has gone down to ground level, which is kind of cool. Yes, I did close the window. I will again say it was all quiet until I started recording. That's just that's how the cookie crumbles, more or less. All right, what's this? Side quest. Oh, we have another one.
Heroes are plenty, warriors so many, but most walk about with heads that are empty.
There's a 14 joke in there somewhere. I guess we'll be coming into this house later. Watch, I'm gonna do all this, and Suffolk isn't the end of the game. I feel it. At least I'll give him credit. I'm gonna assume that Suffolk isn't the end of the game. Excellent. I'm gonna assume it's not the end of the game, just because, you know, why would they have these big ass areas and not have anything in them? I think they learned their lesson from Origins. I miss playing Origins sometimes, man. I know that Bayek of Siwa's voice actor is making his own game studio. Now, I'm not going to say that just because you're a good voice actor means you're going to be good at video games or coding them or designing them. But if it is one of those things that does come true, that's pretty cool, because I think he gave such life to that character. And honestly, he is the least amount of story to work with out of these 3 new Assassin's Creed games. And I really feel bad for it, because I feel like his story in particular is just such a great story of loss. And just so much just happens and goes wrong. The brief amount of time I spent with I see that fucker. You're not gonna get me with this one. Did he die? Yeah, he did. Okay. The brief amount of time you spend around Bayek of Siwa is crazy, but I really felt like I did get to know his character so well. His motivations, his rationalizations, you know. It kind of just fit with the story and it fit with the game in a very nice way, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And when I say that that game really saved the playthrough or saved the channel, I'm not even shitposting. I'm serious. It very well might have, because Wolfenstein New Colossus was okay. It didn't strike me like New Order did. That's what I mean. Like, I think when I do playthroughs on games, I remember more about them, so I'm able to say, yeah, I really liked what this game did, you know? Like, that's why I'm glad the only game I skipped was a fucking Mario game, honestly. After all this time, the only game I really skipped out of all the playthroughs I've done was a Mario game. Thankfully, it was not Sunshine levels of good. No Mario game will ever be Sunshine levels of good or fun. And that's sad, because in this day and age, they could patch the shit out of it. That pachinko level, they could completely fix it. Ooh, what? What am I under attack from? The fuck is this? Alright, it was a pig that was stuck underwater. Cool. I always like my bacon in soup. Alright. I don't think this is what I'm supposed to do. Big surprise. How the fuck do you get into this? I'm actually kind of surprised. Burning down the house never was an option again. Like it's never been viable again to burn down the house as a way to get inside, you know? That kind of went away. Oh, okay. We have to bring a boat. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Like, you have to park a boat as part of this. Okay. Let's, quick save. You can't quick save on a boat? Oh, shit. Okay. I guess I could understand why. You know, they want to make sure you're on solid ground, right? So maybe you don't, like, glitch something. I understand that, you know. There's probably a lot of games where you could do that. Thankfully, the boats don't explode upon hitting anything. Ode's blood But that's a right shiny hall of hack. Guess what? That bishop won't mind if we pinch his offerings, eh? All them poor widows' tithes going to fill me belly full of drink. Okay. All right, cool. Give me the fabric. That's really what I care about. That's it. Did I get fabric? And supplies. Okay, that's fine. I hate that now because I don't have a quest equipped. Every time I open this, it's going to try to give me a it's going to try to give me a quest. Like if you don't have a quest equipped, you're doing something wrong. Like, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. I think that's kind of the whole point. I want a game with an open world that has like all the typical areas, you know, a couple fields, some mountains, you know. That's what I'm looking for. There's 2 games I'm looking forward to on the horizon that might do that. Final Fantasy 16 and Tales of Arise. And both of those games are JRPGs because I generally like JRPGs better. I know that, I mean, at this point, the Odyssey playthrough on YouTube, which includes everything up to part 32, because I didn't upload part 33, because I want to see if I'm going to play some Fire Emblem. Basically, my gist of things is I want to beat this game within like the next couple of days, and then I want to play Fire Emblem, because I know if you're even remotely interested in my channel, but you have no fucking interest in Valhalla, you just probably have been comatose for my channel for the last like fucking month, because it's all I've been playing, and I understand that. Don't get me wrong, I totally understand that. I also just recognize that I am literally 3 months behind on this game. And I'm not so much trying to say I'm rushing it, because fuck, if I was rushing it, I would have been done with the story already. And just I think that there was a point in this playthrough where I could have said, man, fuck this game, fuck the shitty side quests, and fuck the padding for all the objectives. And I don't think anyone would have blamed me, like, at all. I think that I could have done that, and everyone more or less would have just been like, all right, cool, the game isn't worth it. But I gave this game honestly, probably one of, not the biggest amnesty pills I've ever given a game, but I really feel like, and I'm not trying to say this like I deserve an award, but I definitely gave this game more chances than initially I would have given another game of a similar stature. Largely because of, yes, it's Assassin's Creed, but also because, like I said, there's something just about this game. I don't know what it is, and you know me, I don't know anything about fucking Norse mythology, okay? I'm supposed to play God of War in like a couple months, too. So I don't know anything about fucking Norse mythology. I didn't give a shit. Like, the same way I didn't give a shit about Origins. I didn't really care about fucking Egyptian gods and stuff. Like, I know last time I talked about what was it called? Educational software. And yeah, one of the educational softwares I had was something Egyptian, and damn, I should try to remember what it was, because I want to see if I can find a CD-ROM for it. But like, I don't care about this stuff. Like, I'm not, believe it or not, I don't go into a lot of this stuff like thinking, wow, I'm totally gonna love this fucking game. Unless it's a long series of games, in which case, yeah, I mean, obviously, if there was a Spyro 4 came out tomorrow, I'd be like, fuck yeah. You already know what the intro of that playthrough would be. Let's be real here. The first 5 minutes, you could probably guess what I'm gonna say. So I don't even, like, you know, that's just how I am. Oh, shit. Well, I have the explosive. Wait, is this part on this side?
Smells like a trap.
Oh, there's gas in there. Okay. What the fuck? It makes me lock downward. That's weird. Looks like there's armor. Obviously, it's not like real armor. Oh, okay, we do this. I was like, what? But yeah, like, And like honestly, a lot of the games that I end up playing on this channel that I think are, you know, I would like because I liked a previous game in the series, a lot of them have sucked in recent years. So I don't even think that that's like a really applicable thing. Like, imagine if for 5 minutes I just randomly bought Pokemon Sword and Shield, because you know I would have thought they fucking sucked. I would have been like, wow, I wasted my money. Game Freak didn't do fuck all with these games this time around. And then they charge 50% markup on both. So instead of only paying 80, I paid 120. And then obviously they want you to get the DLCs for both. Like, these dudes you'd be fucking wildin' to think that that's anywhere near the same. Oh, that's a good one. You know, Last of Us 2. I would have been like, wow, I like Last of Us 1. I thought it was a really good-looking, harsh reality, gritty game with a very ambiguous storyline. I would have played Last of Us 2. I would have been like, what the fuck is this shit? When did fan fiction writers get a hold of these fucking franchises and literally do nothing with it? That's the thing. I feel like Star Wars fan fiction writers, like 80% of them would have written better fucking games than what we got from... Oh, god damn it. I guess you don't do this. And that's crazy to me. Yeah, can I go around? Maybe I can go around. And you know, Star Wars fan fiction writers are all over the place, and I still feel like they would have done a better job. Relatively, you know, like if this was like a Star Wars game. I mean, fuck, even Battlefront 2. Didn't like that. Thought that was a mess. At least they put in a campaign, right? Like, I can't shit on them totally. They did what I want them to do. It wasn't trash, it just also wasn't very memorable at all. Oh man, I could feel that book. I don't think I'm supposed to do this. So how do you get this explosive over there? If this was a Zelda game, it would be like a water puzzle that you'd be able to like mess around with. Oh, you could just do this. Yeah, okay. You know, that annoys me way more than it should, and this has happened to me multiple times at this point in this game. Just leave it. I'm tired of running around. It's like noon right now, right? What time is it? Noon? Yeah. Shit, it's 12:22? What? Man, time flies. I woke up at like 11:30. I was like, oh, it's gotta be like... No, fuck it, who cares? No one cares. Yeah, like, think of Final Fantasy 15. I thought was like the ultimate disappointment. Like, I thoroughly did not enjoy myself on 15 after a point. And you know why? I'm not gonna get into it. The fucking blah 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 open world segment was like a 9 out of 10 possibly. Definitely an 8 out of 10. The linear segment was shit. You already know. I've had this discussion 8,000 times before. Kind of gets to the point where I'm just like, yeah, you already know what it is. Black and yellow. I remember when that song was the hottest beat on the fucking market, dude. Poisonous powder trap. Okay, but that doesn't open this. Maybe this doesn't open. No, there's a key, so I have to be able to open it. How the fuck do you get in there? I wonder if it's during the story of Eurvicscire. Because I have access to the door. Oh, look at this. Alright. I kinda... Jesus. It's some weird glitch, I think, if there's poison and you throw fire on it. It makes the lighting completely go nuts. As you can see. That room is like a fucking sauna right now. It's crazy. Wait, can I get in through up top? Maybe. And don't get me wrong, we explored a shit ton of Egypt in Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't know, I think it's just a testament to how crazy good the game was for me. Like, I had such a crazy good time with it. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say you probably can't get this key, right? I kind of want to look it up because I kind of want to know if this is during the story or not. I don't think anyone would blame me for that. I think I can excuse myself freely for that one. What is this? The Petuaria Ruins? Oh boy, let's take a look. Let's see if this is storyline at all, or if I could come back later. Let's see how to open the locked door. What? Now wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna find another video. You gotta be kidding me. They say it may require a quest, which probably means the answer is yes, you need the quest. Let's see. You must do this one on a quest of Eurvicscire. Cool. Okay, that's all I need to know. Thank you. So this the first website the first response was like, "Oh, you may need a quest to get it." Like, what? That's a very big marker, dude. If I don't have the quest, I can't open the door. Clearly, people conflated getting the book with getting the quest item. I kind of knew it, because like you look at the door, there's no way to interact with the door. I was correct. I'm pretty good at spotting it. I just wanted to confirm I wasn't being stupid. You know how it is. Every time they introduce a new character in Assassin's Creed, I think the biggest thing for me is that I just kind of wish, like, when I actually like them, I wish we would get like an Ezio style trilogy, even if it's like smaller games afterwards, you know? Like I said, this franchise is big enough they can have multiple studios work on it. I mean, hypothetically, right? Like, I mean, what else are they gonna fucking work on? Breakpoint? Don't get me wrong, I would have loved for Breakpoint to have been the next new co-op playthrough. 1000%. But am I gonna sit here and really say that like Breakpoint wasn't a colossal disaster? No. So here's a Dringer. Could actually get my ass kicked. What the hell is this?
My weapons are polished and prepared. If you wish to dance.
The hell is that? Sear Scheme Small.
Recently.
Okay.
Hail, warrior. You keep this estate.
I do. I'm Gottfried Fairrobe, celebrated Dringer of the Great Heathen Army, trusted Golden Helm of Ragnar Lothbrok. I intend a clean and honorable battle as my days grow old and rotten. I wish to keep myself dignified in my death rattle.
Your upkeep is impressive.
My war garments are unblemished, well-groomed and pristine. Ragnar taught me self-respect when we summoned here.
A clean conscience, unblemished oaths, and immaculate loyalty are of higher value than any well-dusted piece of armor.
A resonant thought. Now, will you oblige me? An honorable and clean battle is all I ask for now.
Sure.
May Odin visit us in this dance. Let us fight. Prepare your garb for a last drenching of raven wine.
My battle irons are in prime condition.
That first one was a parry, by the way.
Torch, give me strength.
No music, by the way. I forget, that actually opens them up.
Raven bait.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Immaculate stride, such precision.
No, you're not allowed to use shields. This is bullshit.
Weapons are dull and impure. I shall only use the sharp and aseptic. Only
This guy is legitimately a Dark Souls enemy. Bitch. I can't aim for weak points.
Take this
I won't even blame it on console. I just can't do it. What the fuck is this? Holy shit. And goodbye. Okay, cool. Homeboy did like a spiral of death.
My wounds bleed clean. Thank you for this last song of well-wrought iron and immaculate blows.
Go to your shining, flawless victory. Farewell, honorable Drenga.
Kind of feel like this should have had its own menu. Maybe been a bit of a bigger thing to mix it up. Have less of these shit side quests. Have more of the meaningful ones. I think the game tries to keep at least one side quest and one gold thing on at any given time. So am I going, let's go west first. Oh shit, I didn't do this. God damn it. I gotta go down to the river anyway. Okay. Also, at least it doesn't seem like that key that I passed up earlier is, what's the words I'm looking for? Doesn't seem like that joint fury. Doesn't seem like that key is needed for the chest in Eurvic, which is really my biggest concern. But I remember I was a little stressed trying to find that fucking key. Yeah, I don't think we have that problem anymore. This is like ultimately the one thing that the Ezio trilogy did not have was like a free open world. You know, like most of the game was in cities, which was fine. But like it would have been a little cool to have this. Obviously back then, I'm not blaming those games at all. What they did at the time, people consider Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood to be some of the best games ever made. I mean, I think that speaks on itself. Like, I don't think I really need to add much more to that. And I actually could agree with them for the most part. I could see why you would think that 2 is one of the best games ever, followed by Brotherhood perfecting the formula. If I could get inside the fucking well. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. I have to fucking go back. How do you get to the key? I'm probably gonna have to kill these wolves. God damn it. Alright, we good? We good. Now the real question is, how do you get to the key? Hold on. Aaron, my son, they raided the village, but your mother and I fled to safety. Our family heirloom is secure, and we are hiding in the ruins. Meet us there, and you will find... when you find this, we shall all find succor in Eurvic, and unfortunately they got butchered by wolves. Oh, we need an explosive. Oh my god. Bitch. Unbelievable. Dodge. I tried to dodge that yellow from earlier, I just had no luck. It's rough, man. It's rough playing Assassin's Creed. It's so hard, man. Don't you know, video games are hard work. It's really hard pushing buttons with rhythmic timing. Oh my god. And I've done this for how many years at this point? They're gonna have to pin a fucking medal on me. Woo! Actually didn't light on fire, so that's pretty good. Did I get the key? I think I did. Yep. Says it's the family heirloom is a tungsten ingot. I mean, yes, but also no. We have 8 points. I'm not going to spend them yet. Well, you know what? I guess we're going to go east, right? Let's just go east. Are there viewpoints over here? There's no viewpoints over here, apparently. So we'll just have to uncover it as we go. You know what it really probably is? The team that probably made this game is probably a different team than Odyssey. Whereas the Odyssey team probably took Origins and expanded on it, these guys had to also branch off from Origin. Because that's how COD used to work. COD would have, like, one studio would make a really good fucking decision, change things up, and then the next studio would come along and not change anything, or you get, like, downgrades and reversions. Not the worst. Again, we're never going back to Syndicate Unity levels, but you know, it's like, unfortunately. Oh, you guys aren't friends? What the fuck? Yes, I'm well aware how to equip skill points. I'm level 280. It's not magic. No! Ah! Whoa, motherfucker, what? Now that was a get over here, and I didn't say it for. I didn't expect to grab that, dude. Goodbye. Take a little off the top. Yeah, you're a wolf tamer, of course. I don't even know what she died from. Bitch.
Keep focused.
What a game. What a game. What? Oh, they put down a bear trap. I haven't seen that. It's more like a stamina trap, though.
Give up meeting. Oh.
Do you not see the pile of your corpses, or pile of your friends over there? They're like, what the fuck? That's why, like, Ghost of Tsushima had it right. If some dude comes and slaughters like 5 of you and you haven't landed a single shot on them, yeah, I think you'd get panic and flee. Like, I don't think you'd stick around just because.
Let's tire our prey.
I didn't do that. What the fuck? I don't even care if it got me a double kill. Bitch. That was an instant hammer swing. Oh my god! I'm surprised that doesn't pop heads. ain't even doing no real attacks. Stop that. Honestly, they shouldn't do the close-up camera for every execution. It should be kind of almost a rare thing. It would make it a little more special. Especially if you haven't seen that particular execution in a while. I kind of like it when it's like the backed out camera, you know? I dodged too much. Oh no, the horror. Anything but dodging. Oh no. Won't somebody think of the stamina? What the fuck? Where am I? Won't anybody think of the stamina? Oh, stealth. There you go. Nice. Where's the key? Where's the key? What the fuck? I was just looking at it. Oh, here it is. It's always a bloody catch. I hate bargaining with Kamarov. I need to finish the Final Fantasy VI playthrough. I gotta see if I even still have the save data. I should have done the fucking Game Boy version, honestly.
Worm food.
That's the one I'm actually more used to than the Steam version. I also think the Game Boy Advance version just is better in general. I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same as the Steam version, just without like the new sprites. Not to be a boomer about a game that is literally as old as I am. Kick a tear. Oh shit, what does it do now? AoE effect? Kicked enemies will remain downed and at your mercy. Fair enough. It's still one of the best abilities in the game. I think for melee abilities, I have pretty much all the abilities I need. You know, I got the AoE dive with the Valkyries, the axe throw, which is kind of shitty at this point. The only good thing about the axe throw is I don't have to be directly on top of someone to hit them with the axe. That's like the one thing the axe throw has going for it. Oh, there is a viewpoint. Okay, we just need to get a little further close to it, which is fine. And then the harpoon is good for like weaker enemies, right? The kick is better for like bigger enemies, I'd think. Eyes in the darkness. Eyes without a face. Listen, man, Doomer Wave is fucking awesome. Got no human grace. Your eyes without a face. Oh shit. I have no clue what the fuck is going on. What I have no clue what's happening. I'm so scared right now. I'm more scared than I've ever been in my goddamn life. I'm gonna point blank this. Oh shit! Ah! And we get Black Eivor for a little bit. Who? Bruh, if your whole town is this decimated, you gotta go. You gotta find a new place to live. You gotta get the fuck out of here. That's just the truth. What? Oh, shut the fuck up. Man. I must have killed 20 people in that fucking city. Give me a break. I'm gonna sneeze my brains out. Hold on. Okay. I was gonna say the feeling passed, and then it didn't. So, you know. Where you running, bitch? Oh, you come on, no! Don't be one of those. Don't be salty. Come on. God damn it. It's one of these sword fighter types. Like, literally, I might as well just sit here and parry, because that fucking sword move is impossible to see coming. Somehow that went through me. Oh my god. You know what it is? It's my restore health on parry that's ridiculous. Oh shit. And we get a free stomp. And we get another stomp, and we just get to fucking go ham on them. Shit. I'm gonna heal. There's no reason not to. Like that is instant. Oh my god. Like, I know I'm not doing my A game right now, but holy shit is that instant. Oh my god. And then a red attack. Just for good measure. Alright. Fucking dance on your face. That time we only got one. I'm not dying. What? How did I miss him right in front of me? That makes no sense at all. Stop this fucking shit, man. I didn't miss him right in front of me. Now that was bullshit. That part right there. Fuck you. The game didn't crash, did it? The game didn't crash. There's no way the game crashed. Don't do this to me.
I often awake in my vagrancy, shaking and sweating. Our holiness stops now.
Farewell. The trolls await.
All right. Kalin. Forceful block rune. Let's see what this does. What type of rune was it? Increases heavy damage when blocking, increases range damage when hitting weak points. What even is a heavy finisher? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, we have enough. Here we go. That's it. We've fully upgraded the pouch. So now we can actually just start upgrading weapons. There you go. Basically, the only gating factor is ore. That's the number one thing. I just don't have enough ore to do 90% of this. So I'll get a fully maxed out shield in a little bit. Weight 15. It's a little bit. I'm wearing a little bit of a heavy set, but whatever. Most of this is bear gear. So honestly, I need to get that aspect of the bear shit. My weapons are wolf. Everything else is bear. So we'll actually spend some of these points. Might as well. Let's see. We got any aspects of the bear, which sounds like a WoW ability. What else we got? Is this aspect of the bear? Yeah. There's another one up here. Fire resistance, light resistance. I don't care about stealth. I don't care about fire. Can't even use the light bow. Yeah, you know what? They have the same bow system as Origins. I didn't think of this before. This game really just kind of feels like it's splintered off of Origins instead of Odyssey. If that's the case, that makes a little more sense. I'm not saying it's great, but because then technically they had 3 years to make this game, and they had 2 years after Odyssey. But that would at least make a little more sense to me. It's like, okay, well now I understand what they were going for. We're now 300. I only have 2 points. So I get the range damage, and I have to get the stealth. I mean, whatever. The rest are basically like weapon upgrades. Raven? Yeah. Like they say my playstyle is bare. I mean, what other playstyles are there? I mean, I guess there's stealth, but the stealth in this game is... exactly that. Range critical? Sure, why not? We're gonna get so many more points just from doing the open world. So there, once again, there is an excess of experience you need to get in this game. As you could have probably assumed, there is an excess of experience as usual. Because we're gonna be 340, and then that's gonna be it. We're not gonna get anything else. And unlike Odyssey and Origins, well, are there exactly 340 nodes on the upgrade tree? Because if that's the case, then I mean, it does kind of make sense that you wouldn't have anything else to get. But it won't be great. See, because there's no real levels in this game, they could just keep giving me points. So that way when the DLC comes out, because I guess, yes, I will probably play this game's DLC. Shit, I hope there's a season pass. Because I did not buy the season pass version of this game. At this point, I might as well just do it for Assassin's Creed, because it's like the one game a year I'm guaranteed to play anyway. Is a looking puzzle. Oh, it vibrated. Maybe it just vibrates when you're in the area anyway. What am I looking for?
Again, I find
what the
traces
fuck
of
is
benevolence.
this?
By edict of the local king, I shall prayeth to him, that this night may be known as holy. These luminous placards are the divining rods of him who speaks to me. With effort, I seek the union of all his holy creations. Ita, Juno,
Holy shit.
Minerva, names that enter my head. Are these the Nephilim he reveals to me? Are these stones their signposts? I pray for your guidance, Lord. Amen.
I was going to skip this, and then obviously they throw the fucking names at me. Okay. Well, maybe when we do this, we'll get like a little bit extra story, right? Uh-oh. There it is. How could this not be it? This is totally it. There's no way this isn't it. Oh! Now that makes way more sense. Okay. I even see the ice. Whoops. There we go. In my head, I was like, what do you mean that's not correct?
Strange forces working.
So something about these runes connected this guy to Aida and Juno. I don't know why Minerva was involved. Pretty sure Minerva hates Juno, but whatever. They all kind of suck equally. They're all kind of shit. Let's do the viewpoint.
Yeah!
Oh, you bitch horse. Let's go. Double time.
Go!
I think that's the monastery over there. Imagine being in this cold, isolated monastery, you know? Just out in the middle of nowhere, snow. I mean, it's kind of nice, right? Okay, don't care. I don't think there's been a single side or world event rather that was at least kind of interesting. So I mean, there are side quests, like basically there's the village missions, more or less, more than a couple of which boil down to, hey, collect items for me, basically. Not to say that that's not cool or not motivating enough, but I mean, in general, you want to think like, oh, when I do a side quest, like there's something cool I get, you know, maybe there's something about Eivor I learned, you know, Scarborough. For the most part, you don't get that. Oh, I have 1 point. Let's work towards this final way of the bear. Where is it? Here you go. You know, I kind of like, I like isolating areas. It's kind of nice, you know? Fuck people. And you know what, as we get to the concluding arc of this playthrough, I am glad that I played it. I mean, ultimately, this is going to be the longest playthrough I've ever done. Yet again, I find myself in this position. I'm like, oh, at the start of this playthrough, I'm sure I probably said, oh, this is supposed to be the shorter Assassin's Creed game, so this won't be nearly as long. You know, that's kind of good. I appreciate it. Nope, longest, yet again. Why even listen to any fucking developer ever? Because we're at 62 hours, and in game, we're ahead because I haven't, you know, obviously what I'm up to now is not caught up. In fact, we can even make a hard save right now. 72 hours, 46 minutes. And you know me, it's not like I've been standing around not doing anything for long periods of time. So really, this is just actually legitimately how long it's taking me to beat this game. Like 100%. I'm not trying to like artificially inflate the fucking numbers. There you go. Right? Like, you know me, that's not how I do my stuff. No, I don't need my mount. Oops. Oh, God. Where's that? Oh my God! Yeah, no, that's on the other side of the map. I mean, is there anything north along the coast? Doesn't seem like it. Oh my God, 4 mysteries all back to back. Oh boy, I'm already excited. We're actually gonna need to use the ship once we're done here because I'm gonna ride it inland. But yeah, like I feel like they could have 2 studios for Assassin's Creed. Like they started to put out like half Assassin's Creed games. I think they should just do like old school Ezio style games. Keep it simple, sweet, 12 sequences, you know? You could have a secondary story that runs parallel to the main story if you don't want to use Layla. You want to reserve her for stuff like this. I thought the game locked up. What the fuck is going on? No! Ah, it's actually in there. Holy shit. That's good. Damn, I really wish I still had those Egypt CDs now. God damn it, man. Like, there's never going to be a list of this stuff, because, you know, Costco just sold it one day and was like, sure, we'll sell some CD-ROMs across the country. We don't care. I know that was last session's topic of discussion, but god damn, I'm a little salty at that. Oh, shit, look at this big fucker. Fuck you, bitch. He died from the impact. All right, sweet. I'm a little salty that I didn't think to keep them before people would throw them the fuck out, man. I'm a little sad. Crush his skull. What? What is this guy doing? All right, bye, bitch.
Getting tired?
Not really. Can't move. Oh, you want to talk about another game that was disappointing to me? Fucking Tales of Zestiria. I thought Tales of Zestiria was pretty lame, not gonna lie. It wasn't bad, it just was the most average JRPG I think I've ever played. And I love Tales games. I think anyone who knows me knows there's a lot of series I talk about, and Tales is definitely one of them. Oh shit. Bye, bitch. Tales is definitely one of them. What else is up? Pikmin, you know the Nintendo ones. Even this game series, I had to go back to all my friends and say, like, look, I might have been wrong about this game. It might not be Odyssey levels of good, but fuck's sake did they not put a ton of work and a ton of stuff in this game. I felt bad that, like, I told all my friends basically, like, this game kind of sucks compared to Odyssey. Because that was what I did after my initial couple of sessions. I was like, wow, this game is nowhere near as good. And that's not true. I thought it was unfair to this game. I wouldn't even say it's boring. I would just say, like, compared to what came before, it's not better. This game should have come out in 2018. Oh shit, we haven't seen that.
What's going on?
Come, help me with this.
Run right back to the boat after this. Alright. I guess we'll be here because they have this door barred, I guess. I know there's some games I'm naturally inclined to dislike, and like that's why I usually don't quit playthroughs. I just put them on indefinite hiatus so I could always say I'll come back to them someday. And that's why a lot of times I don't upload the playthroughs that I never finish. Can we back out? How's this gonna work? All right. All right, shift gears. We got a lot of side quests to go get.
Run up the sail!
It's always side quests. I'm just wondering, is the whole thing with Gorm and that piece of Eden gonna come into play again at the end of the game? Or does he just leave it there with them? Because clearly that has something to do with it. That might very well have been the key to this whole mystery that's going on. He just leaves it there. He's like, I don't know what this shit is. Here, you take it. Looks like a city of some kind. Thanks, guys. See you later. I can't jump. I like the oarsman. He just kind of chills the whole time. He doesn't come with us on the raids. He's like, yeah, I'll just be hanging out. You know, nothing major. I'll keep the engine running. What do you think is the real life aggro range of a wolf? Like, how far do you need to run from a wolf before it loses interest? I guess we'll hit up the shop because I need the ore.
Come, come, don't be shy.
I wonder what it's like creating in one of these video game worlds every single year.
These are locally sourced. Oh, this is a nice one.
I don't know what evasion does. I don't know if I'm ever gonna know at this rate. Increased speed when hitting weak points, great rune of protection. I mean, is it worth buying?
This one
Maybe.
is very hard to come by.
Here, we'll get this. Why is there no buy all option? This is what I mean. Like, if you played video games,
I'm giving
you would
such a good
definitely know
deal.
to
Made
fucking
with
do
the
that, man.
finest ingredients.
There you go. What? I can't buy this? Oh, my full. Oh, no, it's his stock. I see. It's not my stock. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
This is very rare.
Needler. Is any of this even good? Probably not. I'd rather have defensive runes anyway.
I'm off.
This game is not
Be
exactly
welcome.
tough on normal. So I'm not gonna sweat it. Let's see. 390 to upgrade this shield more. Yeah, see, it's way easier to upgrade equipment. There you go, maxed it out. Ultimate refinement. So I guess we're just gonna use this the rest of the game. Just wish it had better runes. I need like better actual armor runes. All right, we have plus 11 health. Do we have any higher ones than this? Plus 18.9 health. Yeah, we already have a great evasion rune. I don't even use it anyway. So we could get another plus 11 health. Do I have a spare slot? Attack. Stun and light damage. Stun and light damage again. Plus 3 armor, melee resistance. I mean, the only thing I could get, I mean, the weight is good. Can I get rid of the stun? I keep almost calling it materia. Can I get rid of the stun materia? I just did. No, weapon runes are different than armor runes. Oh no, my shoulder, please don't start. Because I kind of want to get the health. Honestly, do I need the weight? That's a weapon. Ah, fuck me. We have a 2.1, 2.8. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the -1 weight. Life is just a better stat than weight. Just gotta play it more cautiously, that's all. Sucks that weapon runes just suck in this game. I'd rather put armor runes on my weapon runes.
Oh, fishing again.
Oh shit, flighting!
So he said. But the only thing he ever catches is more gambling debts. I fear.
Ah, look at you, big and tall. What's your name?
Eivor of the Raven Clan.
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Come here.
Eivor
Come
of the
closer.
Raven Clan.
Do you like to drink?
As I like breathing,
And do you like to flight?
I do.
Well, listen. Here these folk aren't impressed by the speed of your thinking. They will only respect you for how much you're drinking. If you're sober, then leave, for there's not here for you.
Oh, I will shut your big mouth while I finish my brew.
That's the spirit. Now make your wager. The ale's free to those who flight.
Big bet.
I will buy you around with my winnings. How is that?
I like this one. Are you ready? What about one more drink before we begin? For luck.
Take a sip.
For luck.
Bottoms up.
Your face is a wreck. You're a blight on the Norse.
Your face brings to mind the arse end of a horse.
Brilliant! Brilliant! Brilliant!
See, that
yes.
one was easy.
Have another drink.
Are we just gonna be slurring and mumbling by the end of this?
Yes, yes. Here's the next one. You're a pig-headed, ugly excuse for a dame.
Well, you're a thick-skulled and loathsome, and lacking a brain.
You're brilliant. You're the smartest person I've
man.
ever met.
You hold your own.
Let's have another.
Bottoms up. Lips closed, was still
I'm a
drinking.
champion, a winner. I'll claim the
The
top
table's
prize.
invisible. Oh no, it isn't. Okay.
Jag får
Alright, obviously, yeah, that was gonna happen.
That was the most incredible flighting I've heard in all my years. You are a wonder.
I would say the same of you, friend.
3 cheers for Eivor, the most masterful wordsmith in all of England.
I'm taking my money.
So he says. But the only
I don't even think I got paid for that.
is more gambling debts. I fear I cannot
Whatever.
keep him around.
I completed it, that's kind of all I cared for. Oh no, I did. Usually they throw the coin purse back at you, not this time. Well, the cold will sober him up. There you go. We're fine. Hangover in a video game? What's that? I'm still a little drunk. Holy shit. If the theme of Odyssey was fucking anything that moves, the theme of this game is drinking yourself until you're completely shit-faced. We're gonna need a key for this one. Oh boy. Is the key inside of the tree? Just chilling? I'm not eating that. That's poisonous. So too, my mother taught me moon magic. I wielded now on those who wronged me. Alright, we got the third cultist hideout key. What the fuck? It's a box. Alright, so you have to shoot it from this way. Aha. I'm on the right track. Can you even see it? I can. Barely. Well, I'll get a red end. Oh, there you go.
That's better.
There's not a lot of artifacts here, huh? It's mostly just empty space. I mean, honestly, when you look at how far open world games have come, you know, in the last couple of years, it's really just incredible to think about. You know, I thought Red Dead 1 had such a ridiculously huge open world. And now here we are years later, you know? Like Red Dead 1's world, it's still big, don't get me wrong. I mean, Rockstar put in a shit ton of work for Red Dead Redemption, which is yet another 2010 game that everyone talks about as being one of the best games ever. And I mean, I wouldn't... What? Wolf? Oh shit. I wouldn't fault you if you thought it was, because it really does kind of deserve a lot of clout for what it did. For sure one of the most influential ones, you know? Even without Red Dead 2 also coming in to claim that title. And probably two, like, the best cowboy games ever made. Oh my god. Not that there was much competition, you know? Alright. 5 fabric? Are you kidding me? Oh, this might be the thing. Yeah, this is the altar where if you don't have enough fabric, you can't do it. Because the game fucks you over. There apparently was only enough fabric to get it. I don't know if they fixed that or not. They might not have. So this is the altar where you need to do it. Now, I'm probably gonna look up if the altars do anything or if it's just for completion, because I'm pretty sure there's a trophy for completing the whole world map. So you either fully upgrade all the gear in the game or you fully upgrade the altar. I think that's it right there. That's the altar that they were talking about. I mean, what you could do is you could just make a save. You could just make a save and then go back. You could just make a save and then go back and then undo it and then just fully upgrade your shit. Because once you get the platinum, I mean, that's basically it. The platinum is in and of itself a reward. Oh, good. On a frozen lake, no less. just an enemy. What the fuck are these things? What? Like hell boars. These legit look like the boars from Hellfire Peninsula. If you've ever played WoW, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. That was a red attack. Yeah, it was. I've done Hellfire Peninsula only like 50,000 fucking times in my life. I still love Burning Crusade, man. For what it was at the time, Burning Crusade was awesome. Still is awesome. It just that's the crazy shit about it, is that expansion holds up more than the actual WoW storyline expansions they have now, in my opinion. I fucking love Burning Crusade. Burning Crusade was so dope. I feel really bad for anyone who can't experience it now. I really do.
Yeah.
Whereas Final Fantasy gets better and better with every patch for the most part, WoW kind of gets not worse and worse, but you can't have that experience at the same level, you know? And like, you could argue Final Fantasy in Heavensward isn't the same as it is now, but I mean, like, when you really think about it, like, some classes that is totally true, but for other classes, and in most roles in general, stuff just makes more sense. You remember in Heavensward when all the fucking machinists and bards were turned into basically bow mages? And don't get me wrong, I think bow mage could make for an amazingly unique class in Final Fantasy. I thought it was a very fun style of play. However, I totally understand why bards and machinists weren't exactly too enthusiastic about it, and why they removed it literally the next expansion. And then after that, remember piercing debuff? Remember when if you wanted to take a fucking bard, you basically took a dragoon and you would take them because of the stat bonus they would give? Remember when piety was a stat bonus? Remember when you had elemental weaknesses and resistances? Yeah, like, it gets better. I mean, it might get more homogenized, but that can always be changed later. It's better to have that than like this weird lopsided meta where you have to take Dragoon so you could take a Bard and justify taking a Bard, and then, you know, like, it's just better to run 2-2-2-2. The only thing maybe is like Bard and Dancer need a little bit more separate identity. Maybe at most, I don't know. I feel like Machinist should also do a little more damage. I feel like Emboldened should definitely do less, or should definitely work on all kinds of damage, right? Because they made Brotherhood work on all kinds of damage. Not that Red Mage is like shit. I just think it would make it more interesting, more fun, and it would feel more rewarding to land stuff in time. Shout out to all my Red Mage brothers. I would be one of you if I wasn't a tank. But unfortunately, I'm a tank. And I say unfortunately because, like, I want to do big dick numbers, man. Have you ever seen a Scorch hit 100k? That shit is crazy good. But yeah, like, remember Gordius? You want to go back to Gordius levels of bullshit? Where the raid was legitimately unfair? Yeah, no, I'm okay. Remember when Warrior, Double Warrior was actually the best that you could take if you didn't care about LB? Yeah, we don't have that anymore. And I'm kind of grateful for it. Fuck that shit. Alright, you crazy, homie.
Greetings. Is this battlefield yours?
This is the gutter of an unchained Drengur. A lost Drengur. That is what I am. I am vile. I should not be allowed to suckle clean air.
A Drengur kills honorably, with glory and pride. Were these men not innocent?
Many of them were. Many were not. Their blood is now mingled, and it stinks of the iron of my blades. What an end! Beloved Ragnar Lothbrok. He always kept me in check. He steadied the ship of my Hugr. Without him, I have lost my bearings. I scare myself. Not a thread of decency remains. The Drengur I was, I have lost him. Would you end this suffering? on me.
You live with a great pain, one that cannot be eased by a Vergild, nor a reckoning.
Yes, you know my pain. And you look as though you could end it. Do this then. A final kindness for an unworthy wretch.
I will fight you.
Stringer, I will fight you and help you find what Ragnar gave you.
Loki's children, take me one and all.
Just listening to him talk is entertaining.
One arm has lost the trick of the foe.
Bitch.
Beware.
Take your last breath.
Death to us both.
I'm not about to step out of the arena, am I? Oh, he has Dive of the Valkyries, too. Oh, shit. Goodbye. Alright. You happy, buddy?
Thou lance to me, Rockvila, the fetid boy. Let this death be the only good I have done since my master's death.
Odin welcomes all kinds, so long as they war louder and drink faster than the last man.
No, Odin's an asshole. I don't know what you're talking about. There you go, buddy. No stabby stabby. Just axy axy. Can't believe they want 5 fabric. What a bunch of assholes, man. Level up. Kind of missed the Odyssey fanfare. Chain Deft Rune. You know, the Odyssey music would just pile up, just da, da, da. It was a good time. We're never gonna get it back. Increase critical chance after each hit up to 10 times. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Increase melee damage when blocking. I don't know what a heavy finisher is, so is a heavy finisher like when you do the cutscene? Because if so, that would be better, technically. Oh, fuck it, whatever. I guess this is basically my endgame gear for the most part. Like, I'm pretty sure this is just what's gonna be it. Oh wait, is this... Wait, hold on. Is this fucking Hadrian's Wall? Is it? There's an achievement to light all the braziers on this thing. So that's why I'm kind of wondering, is this the fucking wall that's in that? Let's see if you get a cutscene for it or anything, or if it's just a flat-out achievement. I don't know. Because the achievement is called Anybody Out There, so it kind of makes sense. You know, we're at the end of the world. Like there's nothing further north for us. I don't think it's. I don't think it's listed in the game as a location. So let's see if there's anything I could do about it. There was one over here, I think. Is anybody out there? Hello? Hello? I like how it's just endless snow tundras. Is this what England is like? I know I have some English viewers, probably not watching this playthrough, but I've seen my YouTube analytics. It's like I think it was like 62% North America. Oh my god, this thing goes on forever. Oh, fuck me. I should have been doing this the whole time. Whoops. I didn't know it was up here. They mentioned it. Oh my god, there's another one. they mentioned it, right? Like it's a thing that gets mentioned quite often in the story. I'm not sure what the historical significance of it is. Again, you'll have to forgive me. They don't exactly teach this to us in America. I'm sure they love teaching anyone in Britain about the American Revolution, am I right? This is actually kind of a cool thing to do. Kind of like this. Yeah, and we also passed through Sherwood Forest, which I think is a Robin Hood reference, which I know because of the stock market bullshit that's going on right now. And if you're watching this in the far future, once again, this is one of those things where all I have to say is Google it. Google what happened with the stock market in 2021. GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, Blockbuster, Nokia. I wish they would fucking do it with more shit from the 90s. And basically what they did with that, it's some fucked up bullshit. Shouldn't surprise anyone, but somehow, like, I say I shouldn't be surprised by bullshit, but I still always am. You know? It's kind of crazy when you think about it like that. What the fuck? Why are you in there? That scared the shit out of me. I was like, what even makes this fucking noise? Is this a locked door? No. Just gotta make sure there's no torches to light up top, you know? That's like the last thing I want to do is... Wait, did I miss one? Wait, did I miss that? Oh my god. See, now this is the kind of shit that would be fucking annoying to do. Did I miss that, like, legitimately, or what? Did it not light on fire? Like, how does this work? Because there's no way I just ran past that and didn't throw a torch on it. You and I both know that. Right? This is where I got spooked. You gotta make sure it lights on fire, too. We're gonna do all this. It's just gonna be an achievement. It ain't gonna be anything else. Oh! Yee! There you go. So it's not just enough. It's not just enough to hit it with the torch. That's good to know. Good times. I've had many good laughs these last couple of weeks. All the while jonesing for some Assassin's Creed, you know? I need to stop dropping these damn things. Like I said, give me more. Use the Hidden One story more. Like that's what I want. I want more Hidden One shit. Like let's have a game where you have to play as fucking Amunet in the immediate aftermath of assassinating Caesar, you know? That was some cool shit. That was some fucking fire. Ubisoft actually discovered fire that day. Again, like they haven't done it 1,000 times before. Go use that. Like you have all of history is your playground. I don't care what bullshit you do, just use it. You have history on your side, literally. I don't know how this works. Because it doesn't seem like these things stay lit when you go far away from them. And I'm not really sure if that's like... I'm not sure how that affects this, you know? We took this fort first, a long time ago. When we landed, promised us a Greenland and lots of food. Well, things changed. I cached supplies and warm clothes nearby for hunters and traders in need. Keep the beacons lit. Yeah, now it's all snowed the fuck in. Jeez. That is a lot of wolves. You need explosives. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Why would you move this then?
surveying the area, Sunan.
I mean, it looks cool. Yeah, see, and then they go out. It's fucking weird. Well, we're almost at the end. I did not even go that far. Keep the beacons lit. Like, you would think that just doing this should be good enough. Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, I guess it's a loading issue. The game just can't keep the fires loaded, or I don't know. They're set to go out because, you know, object resetting. But then that's kind of like, well, then what the fuck is the point of this then? Like, the whole point that what makes this cool is like you run along the entire northern portion of the map lighting torches, right? Like, the wall is clearly a big part of this lore. And if it's not, I mean, fuck. After Game of Thrones, a wall in the fucking frozen wilds? Isn't that fucking cool, man? Ignoring how Game of Thrones turned out entirely. And, like, at least people don't defend that shit generally. Fucking out of character writing is some of the fucking worst shit that anyone can do, and that's the sad part. Is that Game of Thrones has so much potential, and once again, I think at this point with media, I'm just jaded to the point where, like, if I feel it, like, I always said to myself, how are they going to wrap up this storyline in 13 episodes? And the simple answer is that they just couldn't, and that they had no plans to at all. Oh my god, did I get it? No, that was like 1 inch off. That was perfect. That was a great throw. Got it. Got on my second. Is anyone out there? Holy shit, I did it. That's it. That's really all the torches. It ends at the house. Oh, light the unlit braziers on Hadrian's wall. Yeah, I did it. Wow. It took me a lot less than I thought it would. Sometimes I fear if I let the beacons fade, darkness will wash over this land like a rising tide. Such things prey on a man's mind when you walk the lonely wall. Light the beacons. Hrolf the Watcher. Well, there you go. We did it. You could just start from the viewpoint and then go east. Apparently these are the only ones that matter, unless I went over here too. That's pretty crazy. Okay, well then now we could just freely teleport. It'll just save us a little time. I can understand how it would totally, like, pray away at this dude's mind. He's up here all by himself. Like I said, we're getting things done. We are certainly in the end game for this. And not to keep quoting fucking Avengers. Would you believe me if I said I even like Marvel movies? I don't really even like them that much. I'm just kind of forced to like them by proxy, because everyone else is now discovering nerd culture, including companies who are now marketing and milking that shit for all it's worth. After it being around for how many fucking years, they're like, wow, we could sell this to fucking normies, and then we could make a ton of money doing this. And I'm just like, cool, great. Could it be good while you do that, or does it all have to be shit while you do it? Because I used to be the biggest Star Wars fan, and I fucking hate Star Wars now. I give credit to Filoni and Favreau for trying to save a fucking Titanic from going down, but geez, man, do I not give a shit about anything they put out anymore. Oh, fuck. Where's the controller? There it is. I hit my mic. Did that do anything? No. Okay, perfect. Isn't this on the other side of the wall? No, this is inward. Yeah, I guess the beacons really do just end right somewhere. I thought I was gonna have to run left all the way now. Yeah, I think you just have to light enough beacons, right? I don't think I came all this way out here, did I? No fucking way. Maybe they're just all lit and it's just the eastern portion that's not. I don't know. Yeah, I used to love Lego kits. I loved everything. Revenge of the Sith, completely reviving all this cool stuff, all the old stuff from before I was born. There were so many Lego kits back in the day. I didn't know what I was gonna fucking do, and I knew I wasn't gonna get all of them. And I was like, oh, I'll get them eventually. Never happened. They all of them, all the good ones I wanted are discontinued, and have been forever. Now instead you get garbage. The sequel trilogy Lego kits suck dick. It's awful. I hate it. And they're still just as expensive for being as shit as they are. It's really rough. Because I really like a lot of Lego kits. No memorable characters, locations, or anything. I guess if you like building the Millennium Falcon for the billionth fucking time, I guess you can get away with that. I like X-Wings. I remember the day I got my first X-Wing. I was so happy. I still have all this, by the way. I love Legos. Holy shit. It's just outside of Lego Star Wars, I don't... As much as I love Legos, like, I don't really like anything outside of Lego Star Wars. Like, Lego Batman doesn't interest me. Like, you know... Which is kind of crazy because I did like the Lego Batman movie. I actually saw that on a half date, which was pretty good. I genuinely like her and still do. Never gonna talk to her though. It's too much effort. The fuck? Where's the explosives? In here, obviously. You have to swim into this? Oh, you'd freeze your balls off. Oh, come on. I like how you, like, glow. That's the water effect. You, like, start glowing. Good times. I've seen a lot of movies on, like, half dates. Saw Man of Steel. I actually didn't hate it as much. I actually did not hate Man of Steel as much, but I mean, I didn't go on to watch anything else from that anyway, because I don't really like any of those movies. I don't like superhero movies. I get that everyone is like a fan of some Marvel bullshit or people like Spider-Man, but as a New Yorker of all fucking things, I just don't give a shit about Spider-Man. I own the game, but I mostly bought it because of Insomniac, because I want to support them. They haven't really made a bad game. It's just not shit I'm particularly interested in. Let's just ride, and then we can always angle differently. That's what I mean. Like, a lot of the games I buy, just like, I buy most of the big games, right? Like, I'm aware of them coming out, even though over the years I haven't been motivated to make playthroughs for a long time. Like, I still buy most of these fucking games, right? And I still play, like, there's some of them I make parts on it and stuff. I'm so behind, man. It ain't gonna be till 2023 that I catch up on shit, if I'm even still around by then. Who even knows? Oh shit, here we go. And it's always the games I don't expect to be really great that are amazing. And the games I think should be fucking gold are always the shit ones. Because as I said, I didn't know shit about Ghost of Tsushima until the day I bought it. I was like, oh, there's samurai and you're fighting off the Mongols and it's a Sony game. That was the extent of me knowing about Ghost of Tsushima. You're a samurai and you're fighting Mongols. That was it. That was all I knew. During the Mongol invasion of Japan, or rather Tsushima, which wasn't even an event that I could even recall knowing before I played the game. Imagine that crazy shit. I think you have to swim in from there. I wonder if they're gonna turn some shit out like pagan circles or whatever this is. Cursed symbols are like Isu magic, you know? What? This is something to do with the Isu? It always has. It's just a glowing skull. How the fuck does this even work? I lit myself on fire somehow. Eurvic, your name means naught but sin. Burn and bleed, now yield to Loki's yoke. I thought the people who founded Eurvic were fucking Norse. What? I don't know. I don't get it. I missed that part. Stop. I get it. I know how to play a video game, damn you. Stop this. I know how to play a goddamn video game. Did you know you could assign a new quest? I'm gonna burn the new storyline quest onto my screen if I put it up there, so I'm not doing it. Did you know you could assign skill points? Oh shit. That's a fortress. Shut up. That didn't look right. I'm gonna have my stand kill him, you know? I guess they don't cheer like crazy if, what? Oh, this is a one-way. Oh, motherfucker. They don't cheer like crazy if you're stealthing, they just give a little whoo. Oh. Camera. Oh! What the fuck? The camera does weird shit sometimes. Is anybody out there? I guess that's what we should do at some point, is look at what the season pass actually is. Because I have no clue what's actually in the season pass. And I'm just genuinely curious what's in it. You know. Someone who's damn near played every fucking Assassin's Creed game. Things, bracers. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be finding any new sets. I think we'll just be finishing up what we have. In fact, let me actually check really quickly. L2. Pieces, armor set are either well hidden or possessed by various strong opponents. Yeah, so probably we kill the other lady as a part of whatever that quest was ages ago, which I guess we'll do after Eurvicscire, just to tie it all up. We kill her, and then we get another piece of it. Hopefully the gloves look good. I would love to fully upgrade the gloves. Hilarious. Well, there you go. Probably the only area I did completely stealthy, but oh no, I got that achievement from that other area. So no, this was actually like the most stealthy I've ever done one of these areas. Where is this? South? Oh my god, stop. Yeah, that's the viewpoint. I guess we'll get the viewpoint. No animus glitches, though. I'm a little sad. There's supposed to be 3 more of them, and there's none here, apparently. We had, what, a flighting, 2 dringers. So we had a good amount of diversity. I think one viewpoint puzzle. I'm really glad, though. We played some good games in the last year on the channel. I would consider this a good game. I think this deserves the title of a good game. I'd recommend you to play it. Pretty much every game is on permanent sale right now, so I would recommend grabbing this if you can. Because, man, I love it. I think it's a fantastic game. Tomorrow I'm actually going to do some verdicts. I'm going to do a verdict on Link's Awakening for the Wii U, or for the Switch, which I am totally a year and some change late on, but I don't care. This is my channel. I do what I want. If you have a problem, take it up with the head of HR. By the way, I'm the head of HR. If you have a problem with it, take it up with management. By the way, I'm the manager. My board meetings are lit. My boardroom has a toilet in it. It's pretty sweet, dude. And it sits only once, so social distancing is implied.
I'm scared for Father. Can you see him down there?
Nope. I don't know, that sounds like a you problem. This might be, we're approaching some of the last viewpoints in the game, honestly. Might be like 5 left. Oh no, there might be one in, you know, we got a couple areas. We have Jotunheim. We don't even know how big Jotunheim is at this rate. We have the one in maybe one or two in Norway, because I haven't been back in Norway this whole time. I barely remember that part of the game. I'm being honest with you. That was ages ago. Yeah, so I guess there really is nothing out there, huh? It's just empty. Probably there'll be like an event or something out here. I don't know. Eurvicscire is quite literally gigantic. Like, let's be real here. I wish they would sort keys in your inventory by area, because I definitely want to know what keys am I missing for that chest in Jorvik, so I can possibly look it up if I missed one. But I doubt that key in the story thing is for Jorvik. How long has this session been? This has to be 2 hours. Oh yeah, we just passed the 2 hour mark. And that's what's crazy to me, is like, this area is just that big. It takes that long between items. We legit got that much shit. Actually, how many more artifacts do we have? One. It's right here. I'm gonna keep it marked because I already can't see this shit. Then we got like a couple of pages to go grab, you know, we got a couple of quests. So I'm thinking that at this point we still got like maybe almost 10 parts. Probably less. It depends how long the end of the game is, how ridiculous it is. Oh, sweet, Cairn. Cairn and hopefully an Animus glitch over there.
Are you referring to my father?
Am I what?
What you just said. Was it about my father?
I said nothing. We have been silent since we came here.
Liar! You did just now. As plain as you're talking now.
You are mad. What did I say?
A coward believes he will live unto old age if he stays clear of strife. But old age will wither him fast, though he be untouched by spells.
I said nothing of the sort, Trolltooth. That is the Allfather whispering into your big head.
So yeah, so even as a kid, Eivor could hear Odin. Think about how crazy that is. It just seems like Eivor in the present is just completely unaware. He can only see him when he does the assassinations. Oh no, hold on, we gotta flip this one, Chief. Oh no, maybe not. Dude, how are the fuck... This is not gonna work. Ah! Man, I hate this shit. I'm so bad at it, but when I'm bad at it, it's like comically bad. So I don't usually edit my videos in this manner. I usually don't come back into a video, certainly after the fact, and give context to anything. But this wasn't a great cairn. In fact, this wasn't really even a great side quest objective. It took me probably more than almost any secondary objective I've done in any game in recent memory. It took me longer than that just to do this one cairn. And as you can see, it's just stacking stones. It's 7 stones. After a point, you kind of get to know like which sides of the stones are good for stacking and which sides and other parts are good for placing down and stabilizing the structure. This took me 2 hours and 2 minutes, which I've now condensed, thanks to the power of editing, into about 1 minute and 51 seconds, which is about 211 seconds, I apologize. So what you're seeing is every second of this sped up footage is basically equivalent to about 34.7, 35-ish seconds of real time. It was not fun. It was certainly a long exasperated thing. And ultimately, I was kind of pissed off about this, maybe more than I usually am with some games, especially going into later sessions. I was still particularly miffed at the idea of having to do cairn stacking, and even into the next session and the session after that, it kind of left just a really bad taste in my mouth that they don't really fully explain all the controls, because L1 and R1 actually push and pull and they don't explain it. And I just generally did not have a particularly good time with this. I did it. I fucking did it. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh. All that for one skill point. All of that for one fucking skill point. Okay. I'm gonna talk about this. Not now. I'm gonna get moving. But I'm first of all, I'm taking a fucking screenshot. I cannot tell you how many designs I had to go through. That was not fun. And the thing is I don't want to look it up. No, we're done. Sorry, I'm not restacking this. I'm not replaying it. Nope. Okay, so this took me about an hour and a half, maybe more. This was like an hour 40. I can't rewind the video right now to deliberately show you or anything, but this took me so fucking long. I took a break, I came back, and it still took me like another hour, right? Like, I don't know, what was my last autosave before this, right? Didn't I just make one? I mean, it fairly yeah, so like, basically, this. My last autosave was an hour ago. And remember, that's when I triggered the, I paused the game. I got interrupted. So I paused the game an hour ago. That's how long this took me. And that's why I didn't even want to talk anymore, because there's nothing to talk about. There's fucking nothing to talk about at all. It was a 4-hour session. Like an hour and like 30-40 minutes to do this. The problem with this system is that you're not actually trying to find the most optimal way to stack stones. What you're actually trying to find is what makes the stones glitch out the least. Because there's a couple of points, I may or may not include them. As I said, this is an hour of 30 minutes with no progress. What you're actually trying to find is what makes the stones stay and not clip out. Because I had a ton of times, if you see this fucking one right in the middle here, this one was a bitch to figure out how to put. And so at the end of it all, remember I was trying to put it on the top as like the piece, the final piece. That wasn't working. So a lot of this came down to these two right here. This one third from the top, and then this one second from the bottom. I had to figure out how to balance those two out. And once I did that, like that whole one initially where I was using this square piece as like the second one, it just wasn't cutting it. After a point, I had to give that up because it just wasn't working out. It was really like, I went through so many fucking designs on this, it's not even funny, man. And I'm gonna remember this part in particular. I'd love to be able to come back to this. Okay. I'd love to be able to come back to this cairn in particular, because holy fucking shit did I work my ass off to get this one. This is the most I've ever had to fucking put in work for anything in an Assassin's Creed game ever. Seriously, I have never had to put in this kind of work for an Assassin's Creed game, anything ever. Even fucking platinuming Assassin's Creed games was not as difficult as this. Heavy resistance, Way of the Bear. Okay, I think we're done now. I think everything that's left is like either my own fire damage or weapons I don't use. Yeah. I don't think I could have had anything less fun even if I tried. Because after, like, here's the thing. Nope. Here's the thing about it, right? Like, in a game like this is not a puzzle game. So what you really want is you want people... Is my shit even recording properly anymore? Yes, it is. What you really want, like, you don't want anything too flow breaking, right? And unfortunately, I just think that means, like, certain difficulties just can't be too high. Like, stacking stones is cool. It's a cool minigame. It's supposed to be relaxing. There's nothing relaxing when you make the height that high and you tell me to use everything to reach that height. Even if the height was lower, just stacking all 7 of those would have been an obnoxiously difficult task all on its own. And that's my biggest problem with everything that just happened, is that minigame is so obnoxiously difficult, leagues above anything else in the game, that in and of itself is no longer fun. It sucked all the fun out of it. Oh, we get to do a tomb now. After a certain point, I stopped having fun about 40 minutes in. That wasn't even like halfway for me. It was just terrible. The camera constantly zooms in and fucking out. Oh great. The camera constantly zooms in and out. The fucking rocks glitch out and spaz out to the point that they can't fucking, like eventually they knock each other over. Like that's not how real life rocks work. They either balance out or they don't. They don't fucking vibrate and clip into each other and physics glitch into each other until they, like, that doesn't happen. So which makes this just extra hard for no reason. It's terrible. That was the worst minigame imaginable. I'm just so glad to be doing anything else with my life right now. I did not enjoy that at all. The rocks glitch into each other and clip and do awkward shit, and sometimes they do it and sometimes they work together and sometimes they don't, and then sometimes they do and then sometimes they don't, and it's just like, well, at what point does it just fucking stop? It's the opposite of fun at that point. Whatever, I don't even want to talk about it. It kind of sucked all the fun out of me. And that's this game, is like 80% of it will be fun or decent at least. And then you'll have that 1%, or you know, that like 5% of the time it's just obnoxious, just for the sake of being fucking obnoxious. And no other reason whatsoever. Hex upon ye who spit at me, may your bones turn to stone, your hunger never cease, your heart turn to bone, your blood run out to the sea, till the horns sound upon the last day, so I curse thee, and so mote it be. Terrible. And then I was scared at the end of it all that it would just fucking crash on me. Like out of nowhere, just right at the end. The game would just crash right at the end after everything I'd done. Just one final fuck you as I'm validating. I'm like, it's gonna crash on me, isn't it? And I'm just not doing it at that point. Terrible. That was the worst thing I've ever had to do in an Assassin's Creed game. Probably one of the worst things I've ever had to do on my channel. Wait, what? Oh, I missed the fucking thing, didn't I? I'm sorry. I'm so annoyed at it. It's the antithesis of fun, is what it really is. Nothing about that was enjoyable. And some of the cairns have been cool. You know, some of them have been fun or entertaining or, you know, cool to do. And that one was just not at all. Just terrible. Terrible across the board. As I said before I stopped talking, it's like the antithesis of Assassin's Creed. I knew there was a fucking snake, of course. Ah, okay, there we go.
What surprises await me this time?
Probably just snakes. Oh, chickens. Roosters. Caw, caw. I'm getting fucking killed by cocks. It's just terrible. There's no reason for that one to be as bad as it was at all. And that's just the sad part, is like it's the fact that it's a physics puzzle and the physics are not good enough in this game for this. Okay, whatever. I don't care about. Wait, well, what the fuck are you here for? Oh shit. How do these things even stay alive in here? There's nothing to eat. It's like, if you want to have a physics puzzle in your game, fine, but your physics have to fucking work. And like, it only really fell apart there, so like, it's not like the whole game's physics are fucked up, but god damn, dude. That was just terrible. I don't know. I have to bitch about it, because I think that was one of the worst things they put in the game. And my god, have we played so much of this game so far. How many things are left? Oh, fuck. How big is this area? Gigantic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're missing 7. So this is the only thing left to get. There's 5 wealths as well. I guess we'll go get those after this. Just don't do that. And the stones, none of them are smooth. It's hard to tell them apart. Trust me, I was very familiar with those stones by the time I was done. But initially it was hard to tell them apart, hard to tell what locks into what. Obviously there's multiple solutions, right? Like, I can't sit here and shit on, you know, the fact that there's multiple solutions, right? I'm sure that everyone else who did that puzzle did it differently and got a different answer. And that's cool. But I think the way that it's presented is bad. I think the way that the physics prevent you from locking pieces together and they jiggle, 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 jiggle until they fucking all fall apart is bad. That's bad. It should not be like that. And if you're gonna have a puzzle be that anal about it, you should not have it also be that fucked up when you actually do it correctly. I think that's a very simple case in point to understand. I don't think anyone really envies it, and I'm sure there's the couch quarterbacks who will probably say it's fine, it's whatever. I'm not saying it's like the worst puzzle I've ever seen in a game, but I'm saying that the way that it's presented, the physics itself could just be easier. I don't care if they fucking clip together in weird ways, just don't have them jiggle because the physics are rejecting putting them together. Because that fucked me up a lot at the end, and that was really profoundly frustrating in a way that it did not need to be. I don't care. Fuck you, people. Cool. All right. shield swipe from jumping is like really powerful. It's like really good. I got the key from someone. I don't even know who. And this is only area 1, by the way. Like, would you believe that this is it took me. Okay. Would you believe this took me the whole game or the whole recording session just for this area? I would have been done with this area literally an hour and 20 minutes ago if it wasn't for that puzzle. Hey, isn't that just the thing? Yeah. So basically it was just completely flow breaking. It ruins the immersion, and if you forget what game you're playing, either the game is knocking your socks off or it's really bad. And like side stuff in games are cool, but even the fucking Wind Waker canon game, which is iconically apparently like really bad, like people don't like it, is not that much bullshit. Because at least at some point you begin to recognize patterns for that one, you know? At some point you begin to recognize the patterns, and it's reasonable guesswork to be able to figure it out. No such dice with this one, unfortunately. Is my arrow lit on fire? No. Obviously, this is what you need to do. Probably blows up the wall, which will cause a chain reaction. Yep. Now that was a cool puzzle. I like that. You had to notice the oil, which was kind of cool. I wish they did more of that. Man. Like, I get the need to, like, I get it. They wanted to have side content that felt meaningful, that had a bunch of stuff in it, right? Like, they didn't want to just say, here's a bunch of collectibles, do this. But they did that anyway, so I'm not really sure if that's what they were thinking. That just might be me fucking throwing shit out. But, like, they wanted to clearly have a bunch of meaningful side content, right? Like, they wanted you to feel like each piece we were rewarded for. But if you're gonna have something like be that much, right, like it needs to actually like reward me, and this is a side quest, right? Like it can't just be, you know, extra time wasting, because then that's exactly what it is, extra time wasting. What do you get for doing all the cairns? Do you get a special weapon? Do you get like a special cutscene? Like what? I don't even know what you get for doing all this bullshit. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't know what you get out of after all that suffering. I don't even think I'm gonna get anything like unique or good about it. I think I just spent a lot of time to do a puzzle. Literally none of my other friends will. I might legitimately just include like the fucking background of it just as a separate video at the end of the playthrough. Just to show. Like I went through multiple lines of fucking thinking with that. And I'm not like a big brain. I'm not saying you're trying to jerk off my intelligence at all, right? You just get to a point where it's unnecessary. That's all. That's whatever. By far the worst thing in the game, other than the shitty side quests, which have actually no direction. That was basically like a slight cut above them. I'm sure there's some side missions that are fun in this game, and some that are self-explanatory or quick or funny, or they give you good experience or anything, right? I'm sure that there's some amount of them, you know? Like obviously. But that was only better because you knew the solution is only to stack these 7 and to stack them X amount high. The problem is that the physics don't let you. The blocks are really fucking shittily designed, and I mean, it's really just the glitchiness. I mean, whatever. I could sit here, I was just doing it wrong, right? But I'm gonna bitch about the physics because there were a couple times I had it really good and they just won't stop. Until they finally either pop out or stop. And that's bullshit. Anyway, time for this. In fact, I'm gonna take a drink. I need a break. I need like a 3-second. I need to gather myself. I need to get 3 more fabric. I have Thor's boots. Yeah. You can get way more armor out of that. Well, I haven't upgraded this. Probably this gives you more. 100. Okay.
Destroy them! No escape! I will gut you! Down the dark!
Uh-oh. Nut kick and head plant. These guys don't look like monks. Wait, oh, they died from the impact. Never mind. I was gonna say, what a crazy fucking finisher. Yeah, these dudes took over the monastery. There's no one, no normal monks are here or anything like that. See, the whole place is cracked open anyway. Fuck you, Macbeth. I put him in the corner. I don't think he's getting out of there. Excellent.
Keep the dog chasing.
Fuck you. Oh shit, he did get out. I'm just glad I get to actually play game again. Level up.
Both of you.
What? Where the a pig got in here? What? What is one, a boar master? Yo, remember when in World of Warcraft you used to actually like try to master all 3 aspects of your class? Good times. Yes, I really want to carry this fat fuck. Who? Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate you. Okay, cool.
Give me a hand!
Is this
Won't
Sunny?
take long.
No, it isn't. There's a lot of characters that just look the same. It's the knockback that fucking annoys me more than the actual damage done. I don't even know who I'm hitting. What the fuck? In the grass, they're invisible. Dude, they're right there. Oh my god. Thank you. What the fuck? You can't even see them with Odin's sight. Okay, sure. Fuck you. Oh, yeah. mixed with Kool-Aid. I don't think they're ever gonna stop coming. We have to actually push to do this. Alright, you can join me in the Inferno, buddy. Sure.
Trolls take you.
Sure.
Hey, come here.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Alright. A broken shield. Yeah, that'll really help. Oh no! What? Okay. Alright, I guess he was supposed to light on fire. Probably over here. I like this music too. This music is pretty good. Can I get some fabric, please? I don't even know where that is. Probably not down here, though. Out and around on the other side. Am I missing something here?
Blood for Odin!
And at least the music is good. I don't think we've heard this track before. Sieging someplace. Hit up. Oh my god, what? Dude, these madmen are ridiculous. I mean, I guess it's true to their name, right? There you go, you're not even here. He's already dead.
In step with me!
I didn't mean to do that. I thought they were enemies. This is where they actually put all the monks. Oops. I didn't think they were all still alive. This dude really gave you both trouble. Hello.
My thanks, Eivor.
Yeah, so like it's I hate these puzzles. And it's not even a puzzle, it's just the one door in this place that I did not open and did not look through. So it's like on the other side of that, right? So if I just keep the camera pointed that way. Oh, it's a fucking cave entrance. Whatever. Obviously, I should have known.
I feel great.
I do. I feel amazing. I'll help you. I love you. Who are you? All right. There you go. We did everything in Eurvicscire. It only just happened to be the worst zone to do anything in at all. So that's nice. 4 hours. 4 hours and 31 minutes. Accomplished like literally nothing. I mean, either way, we're gonna get stealth. You might as well get assassination damage, and then we can go down from there. Now, what I'm really interested in is, do I have all 3 of the Eurvic keys? Second cultist, then third cult. Yes, I do. Okay. This system needs to be way better, but whatever. They need to sort the items. They should have a key ring, your keys by area. Okay, I think we're good. I think I could just leave. Because that could be easily very confusing if you didn't do literally everything on the map like I did. I could see how someone would be confused. They'd be like, what? Which key am I missing? Because literally every key icon is the same almost. I mean, obviously not all of them, right? Like, not all of them, but enough of them where it's kind of like a what the fuck moment. How do you even know which keys you do or don't have? And I guess we're gonna go south. We'll go to that like stone statue place in Eurvicscire, and then we'll go south from there. We'll go south into whatever the place is called, Gloucester, and then we'll work our way south. Good fucking god, because I have some place to be at 7, not physically obviously, but like that means I only have like another 2 or so hours, and I'm kind of annoyed that I wasted what would have been enough time to clear almost a full extra area doing a stupid rock puzzle. Not even like a combat challenge, fucking balancing rocks. Ugh. And that's the thing, is like, I know it was worth it. I know I feel enriched a little bit that I was able to overcome something so difficult. I just don't think it should be, I just don't think the physics should be that antagonistic towards you, because that's not even realistic. Should have just made it fun. I prefer fun over realism, and that was neither. This game is easily like 150 hours of content.
If they see me, this will get messy.
Now, how's Ludvina doing? I'll say this, Ludvina and Saniva are probably the most attractive women in this game. By far, hands down. As I said, this game has actually attractive looking women in it. Odyssey was kind of hit or miss. It's a little meh. Yeah, I think there's something there it didn't load. 3 points to convert to try it. What's up? A triad of infernal chaos and pain. Once these conditions are met, my brothers in robes, the heathens. Okay, yes. All that for a tungsten ingot. Like literally all that for a tungsten ingot. So that's that. I mean, there's not really much else up here. I think we have basically cleared everything. The only thing we could do in East Anglia is we could come back and defeat this. And then we could clean up the pages, I guess, just really quickly while we're running around doing whatever. Yeah, no, the stamina bar sucks. How do you have a stamina bar in a game and there's no way to upgrade the stamina bar? Then why have a stamina bar? Even Breath of the Wild knew that. And Breath of the Wild is like Babby's first fucking open world game. The only thing Breath of the Wild really is going for is the fact that it's reasonably difficult until you master shield reflecting, and at which point, like, if you could shield reflect, I mean, obviously you're not going to do it perfectly every time unless you're like really fucking good at the game, but once you can reasonably and reliably do it, I mean, fuck, pretty much anything becomes easy. The problem is that that game doesn't have infinite weapon durability, and that's the problem with that game. Dude, my shoulder is gonna fucking fall off. right, we are way stronger going back into this than we were the last time we were here. My only thing is I'm gonna get the fabric and I'm gonna do the offering. I know I'll get a couple more fabric. It just is annoying that you can't really buy it. I don't know why they made it like that. Which one is this? Cordelia? Mm-hmm. Where is she?
Enough of this, sailor.
Oh my god, it was a red attack right away.
How can there be so many of them?
I'm trying to do the vault. Wow! Oh my god, it's a combo. I do red attack all day. Be tough, boss.
Now you face the end.
I could believe it.
Now it's done. I was to be Lady of Mercia.
This might be a little more than wind, homeboy. How did she hit me? What? She didn't even do an animation. Oh fuck, come on.
No, I am out in the rage. I did it.
Wow, that does a ton of damage. That might be the best move I have. What? How did... Yeah, they wanted to grapple me. Fuck out of here. And I got the gloves. Hey, look, it wasn't actually that difficult, believe it or not. Alright, well now we have all three swords. We can get, I guess, Thor's helmet. Because what else are we even missing?
Stronger already.
Alright, let me get the credit, just to make sure. Unless there's another one of these. But it seems like they're all concentrated in this area because it's part of the lore, you know? So there is this. I guess we'll swing over to Northic once we're done. That's all it is. See, the combat in this game is way easier than Odyssey. I mean, like, right, in Odyssey there wasn't anything you could really do to a red attack besides dodge into it. In this game they do give you more options by letting you dodge in or out of it, you know? So, like, credit where it's due, they gave me back my rations, which was also nice. Like I understand the game is not like a complete cakewalk, but it's also like an unnecessarily not Odyssey cakewalk.
Yeah.
I mean, at least towards the end here, see what I would want a stamina build that focuses on dealing stun damage, and I just make adrenaline, even if I don't deal a ton of damage, you know? Like, I would want to try that, right? You can't try that because they don't give you equipment in this game. Like, even in Odyssey, there was always a piece of legendary gear that will probably suit what you wanted. And I think that's what I liked about it a lot. I think that's what a lot of people like. Is that you could actually min-max create a build. If you remember from my Odyssey playthrough, which, by the way, how far into this shit are we? Okay. However far we are, I think we're at 74 hours maybe at this point. This is a 5-hour session already. I'm gonna cut the recording in a minute. I just don't want it to go on too long. That's all. And I'll come back and play for like another 3. I cannot believe I spent an hour and 40 minutes stacking fucking rocks. And I lived through it. And I can't believe it. I hate the way deer sound. How do you get in here again? Oh shit. Oh yeah, it's really actually that. Yeah, no, there can't be another one of these. There was already a what's it called? There's only three holes in the dude's back because he got stabbed in the back, and like his daughters didn't get their legacy or whatever the fuck it was. Can't see at all. Is there really this much shit to get in here? Yeah, I guess so. I don't even remember. That's how long ago East Anglia was. East Anglia is one of the earlier parts of the playthrough. Like shit, now we're on... This is gonna be probably almost like part 38. And part 39. My epic hour-long battle with fucking rocks. It'll be great. Everyone will love it. 1 million YouTube views. Local man gets bullied by rocks. I got an opal. Oh, here we go. Alright, we have the 3 swords.
The dagger I won from the woman in the swamp. It must go here.
Oh. Oh. Ooh. You have to put them in one by one.
I have a dagger from the bog lady. It may go
Swamp
here.
lady, bog lady, and marsh lady. Is that what we're gonna refer to them as? Stabbed in the back in more ways than one.
The blade I took from the lady of the crag. It may fit.
That's a row of teeth on that fucker. Ugh. How did they build this thing to do that? Seriously, how did they build it to do that? To explode when it gets all 3 keys? How does that make any sense? Who's even buried here? The fuck is even going on? Yeah, I'm sure the Romans figured this one out. Rome was an empire built on Isu technology, didn't you know? Give me some fabric, please. Black Crystallion for defying so great a man. RGC. I don't know who RGC is. One was Cordelia, Goneril, and I forget what the R was. A single piece of fabric, even though to do this you have to actually be high level, you know? Alright, whatever. I knew it. Thor's helmet. Yep. So we're only missing what? The cape, I think? We gotta upgrade that fucker. Oh no, I'm not gonna use the helmet. I gotta upgrade the gloves. That's what I gotta do. Godly reward. Oh boy, no trophy picture, mind you. Was this a hidden trophy? Yeah. Obtain Thor's helmet. Alright, well, there you go. That's the end of that. Maybe if I'm really smart, I'll even put it in the video title. Ooh. Actually, can I just teleport out of here? Let's go, let's get this piece of paper. And there's one to the north, and then I think there's like one in Grant's-Bridge-shire that I skipped. Maybe another in Leicester. I don't remember. And then after that, we'll be caught up. We could do Gloucester. I should be able to do Gloucester. I guess I'm not going to be able to get to Hamptonshire. It would take me 10 hours to just run through these couple of areas. This is going to be like a 100-hour playthrough. I can't believe this shit. This is legit going to be like 100 hours. 100 hours. 100 hours. Oh. A 4-day long playthrough. I'm never doing this again. There will never be a longer playthrough. And I say that now, and then like a year or two from now, there will be. I hope Final Fantasy 16 is like a 500-hour long playthrough. After a certain point, what am I actually supposed to talk about? There you go, look at that. Cool idle animation. You wanna know what's the sad part? This Assassin's Creed game legit needs more assassins in it. Ugh. I do have to fucking shave my mustache. It's terrible. You don't want to have curly hair and have a mustache. Trust me. It's awful. Basically, the damn thing grows long enough, it starts to curl into your mouth, and it fucking comes off in your food. It's terrible, and I'm just lazy, and I haven't gotten around to it. I need to find where my electric razor is, because I don't actually close shave anymore. Close shaving is a mistake. I don't do that anymore. Oh no, we are supposed to do it from this way, okay. Alright, we'll get this. What other one am I missing? Oh, holy shit! No, wait. I said I was missing an artifact from something. No, that was a mystery, my bad. And I'm missing 2 pages. Oh, but they're not near anything. That kind of sucks. I guess we'll enter into Oxenfordshire from over here, because I was gonna try from up there. But even as you can see, there's nothing over here in this area at all. So I guess we'll come in from there. Alright. So let's go north. We'll teleport. Gonna do a little bit of teleport. I'll probably teleport back to, what's it called? Ravensthorpe real quick, just so I can upgrade the gauntlets. See if they look good. Because that's really the only reason I'd switch them out, is just because they look good. But I do need to promote them to a mythical quality. Right, what is it? Superior, flawless, legendaries? Or whatever the highest quality is. Can only use golds now, baby. I mean, look how good I fucking look. This Eivor looks so fucking cool in this game. Just when you get some good armor, you're not wearing trash anymore. Feels good, man. I just don't like wearing helmets in this game. I think the hood is good enough. Oh, this is a store? I actually need to stop by the stores.
Come, see my wares. This could help you in your travels.
It will. I'm just gonna finish upgrading some shit and we'll be good to go. I don't know why you couldn't just buy fabric at like a high cost. Seems like a very easy fix to me.
Glad to replenish your stock. All done.
I have to go. See you soon.
Seems like a very easy way to dodge that issue, is to just be able to buy fabric. Alright, fully upgrade Thor's breeches. Additional increase to melee would be pretty fucking good, but oh well. Yeah, you need a ton for weapons. But like, has it really even done anything to upgrade my weapons the way I have? Because I kind of almost feel like it hasn't. Like, I feel like everything stays roughly like a 2 or 3 melee hit. I mean, especially now that everything is white or green, like, what's the point? This is the problem when you don't have actual, like, item calculations, you know? Like, what difference does it make? Like, everything is either too high for you, impossible, just average, like Goldilocks level, and then green, and that's it. I like how that just loses you speed. Alright. Back to Ravensthorpe. Just back to Ravensthorpe. And then we'll teleport to Oxenifort and then we'll swing over. But I guess I should kind of stop the video here just so that way I don't, you know, I don't fucking kill my computer later while trying to render this. 5 hours, 2 of which were wasted on one puzzle. Feels good, man. I did like lighting Hadrian's Wall. That was kind of cool. It was kind of like this weird puzzle, you know? This dude, I guess, died somewhere trying to keep the fucking things lit. It's a little brutal. It's a little sad. If I don't get to do Hamptonshire today, then that's what I'll do tomorrow. Because I guess I'm going to record tomorrow as well. I'm going to do Hamptonshire and Jotunheim. And then after that, I mean, we just do Sussex. Oh, who's messaging me? Fuck you. I don't even use Snapchat. I wonder how often this has come in handy. I mean, like, this would be really cool in like a PvP game to be able to swap weapons like that. That would probably be like really helpful because then you could just like constantly throw weapons back and forth to keep your opponents guessing. My shoulder is gonna fall off, and I'm gonna be grateful when it does happen.
I see your stores.
Yeah. There you go.
You have a keen eye for quality.
Which one was it? Thanes? Oh, here you go.
Thank you for trusting these hands with your gear.
I don't even notice the difference. Maybe it's a little bit golder. Golder? Golder. Yeah, that's a word now. Oof.
I can get you that one easy.
What other gauntlets do we have? Honestly, what even is the hidden one's armor? What does it even look like? We probably have most of the item sets in the game at this point. The Mentor's Cloak. It's part of the Mentor's set? No, there's the hidden one set and the Mentor's set.
Ah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah, sure,
Hurry
whatever.
up to God.
Not like we're gonna use much of this anyway. At this point, I'm just playing Fashion's Creed. Increase attack after critical hits. Additional increased speed. We have 14 of these fucking things. We ain't using all of them anyway. That looks pretty nice.
You like the looks of that one?
I like how he even talks about looks, when in reality you're picking this based on like armor. Let's see what the hidden ones look like maxed
Sad to
out.
send this one away, but it will make me
The
proud.
buying specialty. No, it looks no different. Yeah, it's only really weapons that evolve.
Is that what you want?
No, I'm done. Thank you.
I must take my leave. So long.
Put that gear to good use out there.
Alright, so what do these look like? I think this looks better. No, this looks way cooler. Yeah, these actually look better. Holy shit. Yeah. Would you believe it? These actually are the better looking bracers. Wow. Thor's gauntlets suck. They look awful. Even the hidden one stuff doesn't look that good. Well, I guess we pretty much have our in-game material. We could just start upgrading shit. $60. Might as well. This is basically our end-game loadout, so just max out everything, I guess. There you go. Fuck it. That's it. So there's no reason to go into the inventory menu anymore. That's it. We've done everything. We've positively drained the life out of this fucking game at this point. And the game has drained the life out of me in return. So, fair enough.